Good afternoon. It is September 5th, 2019. This is Blue Angel 777, and I'll be doing a reading for the collective on this twin flame journey today. I had a feel this morning when I woke up of unsettling energy of sadness, and I don't know where it came from, so I'm wondering if some of us are picking up on our divine masculines or some loved ones around us, because it was a very empty feeling that I had on this morning, and so I had to do some raise my vibrations. I did some grounding and had to get myself aligned with Mother Earth and the Central Sun to pull my vibrations back up. So if any one of you is feeling that energy, please let me know what is going on with you as far as the energy today. It's like an emotional roller coaster ride that we've been on the last few days, last week or so actually. Oh God, this whole journey's been an emotional roller coaster, right? So I will be pulling some cards for the collective for September 5th, 2019. Today's a 5-day for change. September 5th. And I feel like it's significant for some other reason. I don't know. It'll probably come to me later on. So I call in the angels, ancestors, and guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call in ether. I call in all the elements, fire, earth, air, and water. I call in all the wind from all the directions, the messages that they have for us today. I call in the universe and Mother Earth. What is the energy for the collective today for September 5th, 2019? Okay. Some separations today. 8 of Cups is overall energy. Judgment. Page of Swords, truth. Knight of Cups is coming forth. And the Sun, beautiful. The 3 of Wands, taking action. The 2 of Wands, knowing. And 8 of Coins, building on something that they love, towards something they love. And this new cycle, this world. Beautiful cards. The undertone energy is probably what I'm feeling, is this 8 of Cups energy of a separation. That separation energy, some endings had happened, and there's that undertone energy of healing and sadness, and of this the endings of these things that no longer serve us is probably the undertone energy that I was feeling this morning. But we got the Judgment here, that 10-10 energy, and the Truth. So we've got Truth and Judgment together. And also the beginning and stage of coming forward, an ambitious, new beginning coming in quickly, that air energy. And we got the Knight of Cups. That's like an offering. The truth, this judgment, this truth, and this offering, and coming to the Sun. This divine feminine here. And the Knight energy of Cups is coming in with an offer, a big offer. They're coming in strong, and this knowing and understanding and taking action. They're building to this whole new cycle. This world is this whole new cycle, this new beginning. And he's sitting on top of it, or she's sitting on top of the world. And I think that if anyone's feeling this energy here, they still need to keep that faith and that patience, have that patience, and keep the faith of this journey, of this outcome, because it looks like these beautiful cards are here of there's some unions coming in close or soon, or if not happened already, especially in this month of September. But the Nine of Cups is he's coming in with an offer of engagement, proposal, moving in, moving towards, any type of energy like that. And then we got the Two of Wands is knowing that he has to make this move, or she has to make this move. And this Three of Wands is taking the action to do that, is doing the work, doing the job. And here's doing the work, the Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins energy is building on something that you love, building on something or planning something to go towards something that you love, or if I'm saying that correctly. And then the World card is here towards this new cycle. Beautiful. Can you clarify the Judgment, please? The Two of Cups. This Judgment, this Two of Cups energy. That's the twin flames here of coming together, this alignment and understanding this Judgment call. And they're in alignment, both offering each other love. It's not the Ace of Cups, it's the dual of them coming together equally. They're aligned in this unconditional love of this beautiful energy here, all this gold divine energy here, this gold light, the sun, the action, and the knowing. The knowing is such a beautiful thing. It's just so much more than understanding. The knowing is such a peaceful, comfortable feeling. That's another word that has I can't think of it. It's just peaceful. It's just a peaceful feeling to know when it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual understanding. Okay, clarify the Page of Swords, please. Here, the truth that he's building towards. The Eight of Coins again. I'm getting a lot of dual cards, like doubles, mirrors. So that mirror energy, they're in alignment, mirroring each other. That's what I'm getting. That's the feel I'm getting. This reflecting back, and in the mirroring, they're in alignment, mirroring each other, and that's right before that union. This action, taking action, working towards it for this new beginning. The Knight of Cups, coming towards and making a proposal or an offer. Yep. We got the Eight of Wands, communication. The Eight of Wands is also could be a travel card, a cross. It's air, it's ether. It can be messages of I am coming forward. For some of you, it could be text messages, email messages. But he's coming towards, and this time of energy, the divine feminines have to really make sure that they're balanced with all the elements of when they have this communication with him when he comes in, because they can ruin everything if they aren't receptive towards him, of him coming in, and that he's in a peace, the divine masculine place of growth and evolving. And if she's not careful with how he comes in, and she's throwing stuff out at him and being verbal, and you did this and you did that, and you hurt me, and I've been waiting for, and she's like throwing that heat on him, he could rescind all of this and go backwards, and you have to start another cycle all over again, because you clearly aren't ready for this journey to evolve further, and you have some more lessons to learn. So the combination of being grounded and being thinking about what you're going to say, being in your emotional heart, unconditional love space, and that passion, and that will, and that drive, and what else is the ground? I said all the elements. So if you're in all of that energy, and you think about what you're saying, and you just receive him and take him in unconditionally, that match, that love, and release all that other stuff, you're going to have a beautiful journey ahead of you. Okay. Clarify the Sun card, please. The Strength card, and that's the physical, sacred union, that sexual union, that there's a lot of gold divine in here, a lot of divine light, gold and yellows in here. It's really, really beautiful. The Strength card is her taming her masculine in a very loving way, to say it very, so there's a lot of love here, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful sacred union. And that's that when he comes in, that sexual, sensual love, you know, making love energy. Okay, the Three of Wands, the action of him coming in. He's manifesting it. He's the magician. He's that eternity. He's all the elements are in this too. The same with the Eight of Wands. So it's a complete balance of bringing all the elements in. And we got the earth, fire, air, and water all coming together. That balance of all the elements, and that's who we are. And this magician carries all that, and it's manifested into this spiritual sacred journey. Okay, to clarify the Two of Wands for the knowing. That inner, the Five of Wands could be that inner struggle, or that inner, that mental, that battling within your mind of back and forth, and you finally realize that you know. So this this energy of back and forth led you into the knowing, and is pushing you into the action. And the Eight of Coins again. Clarify the Eight of Coins. The wish, getting your wish. Beautiful. Nine of Cups. One more, please. I don't know if I want to push it. Okay, so we got the Two Wands, the knowing, building towards something he knows. This action. I got the Grail, the rose here. And let's clarify the World. The truth of this new beginning, of this new cycle. One more. Of this unconditional love, the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. I don't think I need any more clarifiers for that for today. So there's in the underlying energy of today that we're feeling, because we don't know what's going on the other end, is that there's some sadness that we're feeling. And really on the, if you could look in the other side, that this is all going on here. That some of the divine masculines are, this phase or waves or whatever you call it of the twin flames are coming into union very soon. They're taking action and working towards that, planning and working towards something that they love, and you could see that they love doing that, and they're going to come forward with a message. And the divine feminine is here in her unconditional love energy, and the truth of that is he knows the truth that she's unconditionally loving, nurturing, beautiful woman, the divine feminine. And this we got the Two of Cups here too, energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. I'm very happy to see this today, because like I said, I was in this energy here. Okay, can I have 2 cards from Angels and Ancestors? Protection Guardian. One more, please. That healing hand, that chakra. I think it's 11th chakra there. A lot of you are healers. I see the green for or in Virgo energy, the earth energy, and the eagle. See from the higher perspective. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that's what I had to do today, to pull myself out of this energy, because I wasn't feeling well. And the Protection Guardian, drop your shields, and she has her wings, and she's holding her hand up, and this is that energy chakra right here that we do that healing with. So I think that we should send some love and light to our divine masculines, healing energy, that green, are calling Archangel Raphael to help heal and send some loving light and green light to their heart space here. And then and some protection too, because when we get closer and closer in this union of coming together, there's a lot of interferences that will come in to try to keep us from that union that will get stronger. So pay attention to some of those signs of the dark energy. I don't really want to speak up too much, because if you put energy into it, you know. So I recommend that we really amp up your protection energy towards your union and that circle around you both and keep you both protected and your energy clear, because I sense a lot of interference coming in, and but at the same time there's that divine that's holding us, that's here on earth with us, protecting us too. So have faith and trust in that, but you still got to do the work of keeping your energy clear and keeping yourself grounded. The eagle, see from the higher perspective, to native traditions, the eagle and the birds, the messengers. But the eagle flies above the clouds, that higher self of looking down and understanding this sacred union here is blessed. This is a divine union. And when you see it from that angle and not on that 3D plane, it helps you to know and understand what this is all about, and the bigger picture of how beautiful this is. And okay, so let me do protection guardian. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chance of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. The protection guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe, but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. And that perfectly, what I just said is calling Archangel Michael. I do every night before I go to sleep. I call on him to protect me and my divine masculine while we sleep, for no interference due to our vulnerability, that state, that energy that we're in. Also, the fears that I'm talking about, for some reason I need to talk about that Eight of Wands energy. Some divine feminines have that fear of not knowing, and so it puts them into this low vibrational energy of like maybe getting mad or angry, or and they really need to get out of that energy and understand the higher perspective of this journey and what it's all about and what he needs to go through to get to that next level. And also you have to evolve into that yourself. And I've got the 8, 8, and 8 here. I just noticed that. And what else is in here? Two twos, the unions, and or threes unions. Okay, and for continuation on this one, you may have encountered shame or embarrassment to your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestors' guides are here to help you realize this now. And what just came to me while I was reading that is that energy that I felt this morning, this sadness, brought me in a low energy vibration, and then this energy here, and I could be picking up on my loved one or my divine masculine's energy, but it also could be interference of somebody else, and it's causing me to fear and get into that low energy where it could manipulate my thoughts and interference of that energy and to taint it, so to pull us out of that sort of low vibrational and manipulate actions and things like that. So we have to be careful of that. And what happened when I felt I knew I was a low vibration, so right away I went into protection mode, and I did I was right in the middle of work in my own zone, and I did a grounding. Immediately I pulled all my stress to my feet into Mother Earth. I pulled in the light from the center of the earth through my alignment, through my chakras. I aligned with the central sun, and I pulled the energy back into my heart, and I pushed out all that energy, and then I protected myself. And I really highly recommend that every time you get into that low vibrational energy that you do that. Okay. The Eagle 124. I really don't have to read this, but I'm going to, because that really has beautiful messages from these books. The Eagle, look at things from a different angle, fly higher, and see new possibilities. In animal medicine, both Native American and the Celtic, the eagle draws his power and strength from the sun, which is here. He is powerful, strong, courageous guide who is able to see for miles. He approaches all things with intelligence, grace, and poise, and has a capacity to make a plan from a higher space before putting it into action. This action card here of working, this Eight of Pentacles energy. When the Eagle card appears in a reading, it shows that you have a real ability to take things higher and to move beyond the limitations of your ego and your selfish desires. Eagle medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or visions may be limited at this time. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you're feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. So really work on keeping grounded with this Virgo energy, this earth energy, and all that green. Bring it in your heart space and do some forgiveness and healing. And that's it. I'll pull one of these cards. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, and look at it's a fall color here. To keep yourself from becoming an empath that is absorbing the pain of others, and that's maybe what I was doing today, keep mirrors around you that deflect negativity. Interesting. I do have a lot of mirrors in my house, but that's not why. But there's, yes, to keep yourself from becoming an empath that is absorbing the pain of others, keep mirrors around you. I never heard that, but that's interesting to know. I'm going to look into that, to see what that is about. But I do know from my tradition that I smudge the mirrors out. All the mirrors in the house, I smudge them because I feel like they're like portals. So you have to be careful with mirrors. I do smudge my mirrors. When I smudge my whole house down, I take extra precaution to the mirrors and stuff. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. I wish you all well, and I wish you all unions with your divine masculine or divine feminines. And these cards look really beautiful. Stay focused in your mission, and I wish you all love and light.